guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a worth the buy or not foundation review and wear test on this new drugstore find, the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation Plus Concealer. But before we get started, I do quickly want to introduce myself for those of you guys who are new to my channel. Hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka the Mexican Beauty here on YouTube. I make videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, so I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, that notification bell, because that will make sure you are notified every single time that I upload a new video. Wouldn't want you guys to miss these videos for the world. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, The Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not uploading content here, I'm literally there 24/7 posting all the time and you don't want to miss it. So let's just go ahead and get right into this review and wear test. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is start off with the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I have been really obsessed with this primer. It's just such a great consistency. It's silicone free. It gives you a good hydrating effect, but also makes your face feel so smooth, like next level. It also like just melts into your skin like water. It gives like the best hydration to your skin. I'm just like, ooh. And also, in case you guys are wondering, I don't have my lashes on right now. I'm giving myself literally like a 24-hour break, and then I'm getting them done again. So that's why I look different, in case you guys are wondering, like, whoa, where are her lashes though? Okay, so let's just go ahead and get right into this foundation. So I did pick this up from Target. It was, I think, $16 with tax and everything, but I had like some dollars off because I'm a Target member. So I paid about $12, I wanna say. So that helped. This is a more luxurious, like, drugstore brand. I feel like Physicians Formula has always been a little bit more pricey than your typical, like, affordable brand at the drugstore. Now, the Target that I went to didn't have all the shades. I don't know why they do that. They only had like 4 or 5 shades. It was really strange, but they do have more shades on their website. So I hope they bring more shades to Target, because I feel like more people are inclined to shop in store, or at least see it, you know, for themselves, than have to order and kind of guess online. Packaging is super cute, very tropical, on theme with the whole Butter Believe It collection. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, pump this baby out, because I wanna know. So the product looks very pigmented and hydrating. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dot it. Hopefully this is the right shade for me, we'll have to see. It looks and feels very lightweight. So the shade is a little bit light. We'll have to make it work with the bronzer, because I do have the bronzer by them. Ooh, I can now do this over my eyes because I don't have my lash extensions. I applied really well with the sponge, which I'm really shook. I do like to use a damp sponge. You guys know I use my Cookie Cosmetics sponge that I love so much, but it looks really nice. I don't know why I'm getting like this more so, I don't want to say matte, but it doesn't look as luminous as I thought it would. I thought it was going to be like super luminous. It doesn't look really luminous, which is interesting. Well, this does claim to be medium to full coverage, but honestly for me, I feel like it gave me full coverage results right away. And like, that's saying something, because I do have a lot of redness. I really like the consistency of how lightweight it is, honestly. But you can see it definitely has like this fresh effect to it that I like. So I'm gonna be taking my e.l.f. sponge. Maybe it's because my skin's been a little bit more dry. I've told you guys that I feel like my skin has gotten more like combination like. So it's more so when I start doing my makeup that my skin looks combination. And then through the day, it does pick up that like dewiness. That's probably the reason why right now I do kind of look like a more mattified effect. Now I do have to say, I am a fan of Physicians Formula's The Healthy Foundation. That foundation is really nice. It does contain some SPF. I always felt like it gave my face a very fresh face finish and just looks so good and stunning on the skin. This foundation is definitely giving me really healthy skin vibes as well. I feel like it's very lightweight. I can't even feel it. And you guys saw like on the back of my hand, it definitely felt very pigmented and just creamy. And I really love that type of situation because I feel like it allows everything to just blend really nicely on the skin and I live for that. So for me personally, I felt like it looked great with the sponge and with the brush. So that I can definitely appreciate from this foundation. I feel like it really melted into the skin very nicely and gave you that full coverage effect. You guys can see, you can't even see right now my rosacea whatsoever. With one pump on this side, one pump on that side, worked great. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup. Then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my first initial thoughts on how this worked with everything, and then we can go ahead and start our wear test, so keep watching. Okay guys, so I am back, and I know I probably look like a full glammed up queen. I literally haven't seen myself with this full of a glam in a long time, just because I do have lash extensions. But because I didn't have my lash extensions today, I was like, let me put on some falsies. Let me go back to like, you know, 2019 Jessica, when I was doing like the full glam, full lashes. Obsessed with this look. All the details will be down below in my description box, so you guys can go ahead and check out all the items that I am wearing. A bunch of new, and I feel like this could be like the perfect, you know, Valentine's Day makeup look. I will be posting a tutorial very, very similar to this look on YouTube Wednesday, so stay tuned. But let's go ahead and talk about the Butter Believe It foundation plus concealer. I really like the perfected finish that it gave me. Definitely, once it really set into my skin, it definitely gave me a very skin-like finish. It does have some radiance peeking through. It's a very healthy radiance, which I really, really like. It feels really soft, and also it worked really well with my products. I applied my concealer, I applied my cream bronzer. It all blended so nicely, so I was very impressed with that aspect of it. I feel like it set really well into my skin. The only thing that I feel like I had to work with was the shade. I feel like this shade isn't the best shade for me. So I feel like I had to go in and bronze up. For bronzer, I did use the Physicians Formula matte bronzer once I applied my cream bronzer, because this, you guys know, this is one of the best affordable drugstore brand bronzers, and this definitely helped warm up my face a little bit. Really loving how it looks. So right now it is 11 a.m. I'm gonna wear this for the entire day. I will do an in natural lighting clip so you guys can see how this looks really up close and personal on the skin, and then you guys will hear my final thoughts on whether I think this new Physicians Formula foundation is worth the buy or not. So stay tuned, because I'm kind of intrigued right now. This kind of looks pretty. I am back. I am done for the day. It is 5 p.m. I want to talk about this foundation. And actually, I forgot to mention the shade that I was. So I purchased the shade light medium because this is what they had at my local Target. I couldn't find any darker shades. And like I mentioned earlier, I was very shocked that the drugstores don't have their whole shade range that Physicians Formula has on their website, which they should, because they do have a larger range than just 4 shades. So I was like, I guess I'm stuck with this, and this is what I'm wearing right now, the light medium shade. So then I was like, you know what, let me go to Rite Aid, because I feel like Rite Aid has some stuff. So I made appearance at Rite Aid, and they literally had medium. So this is light medium, this is medium. They had medium, they had one left, this one. So I was like, oh my gosh. And if you guys see that, like, there's a huge jump in the shades right here. I will swatch them also so you guys can see them, but I was like, and I feel like this one, the medium shade, will probably suit me much better than light medium, just because I feel like this one will be like all around good shade for the year. So I just want to point that out, because I did like how this felt and looked, so I wanted to check out the other shade and see if this would be my shade. Now, foundation, like I mentioned, right now it is 5 p.m. and you guys can see what it looks like. Definitely picking up some dew, especially around the nose area right here. You guys can see it looks pretty shiny. But I have to say, like, as a whole, the skin looks very beautiful and skin-like, and I do appreciate that in the foundation. I feel like for this to be a little bit more oil-free on me, then I would probably be using a mattifying primer in the areas where I get oily. I wouldn't use it all over because my face all over doesn't need it. But I feel like for the longevity, it's doing pretty good. I also did wear a mask, and I mean, it's not transfer proof for sure. I feel like not many foundations are transfer proof, but I did appreciate the fact that it didn't really remove off the face. Like it stayed in the face nice and in place. It doesn't feel as sticky as it did when I first applied it, but you guys can be the judge of it. I feel like it just really depends on your preference. Now, I do feel like if you do have combination skin like me, normal skin, and even oily skin, I think you will like this as long as you prep your skin correctly if you do have very oily skin. If you use some mattifying products in the areas where you get oily, I think it'll work. I know everybody's different. Some people really don't like any of the dew, so this wouldn't be the one for you because you will get a little dewy. I don't think it's as bad as I thought it could have been because it is a very hydrating foundation, but I really like the finish, and I feel like for a drugstore this is pretty good, which is why I was like, you know what, let me pick up the other shade too. And I think the medium shade definitely be like the year-round shade for me. I will have all my shade references down below for you as well. I feel like it can be hard to pick a shade at the drugstore just because it's limited, you know what I'm saying? And then if you do want to go on Fisher's Formula and order it from there, it's also hard because you're not seeing them in person. So I hope that my shade references can really help you guys out. But I think for the standard size 1 ounce, and you pay around like $14 to $16, depends on where you go. It is a little bit cheaper at Rite Aid than you going to Target, where it is $16. But I have to say, I really like how it looks on my skin. You guys can see it, like very healthy glow. So yeah, those are all my thoughts. Let me know down below if you've tried the new Fisher's Formula Butter Believe It Foundation Plus Concealer. I want to hear what you are thinking about this new product, and also let me know what shade you are, because I feel like a lot of us are shade twins, so I kind of want to see where you guys fall. Whether it's light, medium, what is it? Let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy watching it. Let's me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys. And I think that's all I have. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.